Speedrun Shortcuts, Resident Evil Requiem. I'm going to show you how to do these in not great detail, but I'm going to give you enough details to where you can figure it out. That's kind of the fun of this, is like figuring out the timing and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show you, but it's up to you to work it out with how you play. All the skips I'm going to show you in this video will work on any difficulty setting. So I just did it in classic mode to show you it can be done. This first skip I'm going to show you is pretty easy. You're going to get up in this area, you're going to go down the hallway, past everything, grab the lighter, and you're going to come back through the door I just went through and get this cutscene right here. Skip it, turn around, you're going to hide behind the door jamb right here. Now when she turns around the corner, she's going to start an animation where you can get right by her if you just sprint. Okay? You have enough time, if you do it quick enough, to grab this med injector and then turn around and line up on the wall. You're going to line up underneath the toolbox and stare kind of right at these files, and then take like a half a step forward so you can just mash the button as soon as she hits the cart in front of you and hop on it. Flip around, grab the screwdriver. Be quick. I wasn't quick enough here. I got hit. Even though I got hit, I was still able to compose myself, sprint past her, and around the corner. This next part is important. You're going to make sure she actually follows you into this room and then into the hallway through that door. If you're too fast, there's a good chance she might end up here or here. Then you got to start the whole lap all over again. If everything goes according to plan and she does follow you the way that's intended, you just make your way down the hall, grab the fuse, and into the next scene. This is just a friendly reminder that the timing on getting past the girl in the door is gonna take some practice. You saw me get it on like the 5th or 6th try. Through the magic of editing though, I can make it look real nice and smooth. After everything's said and done, you can get through this whole section in less than maybe 90 seconds. One thing I would like to point out though is if you are fast enough getting past her before she starts that animation at the door, not only can you grab the med injector, but you also have time to jump on top of the cart and grab the antique coin and then line up where she hits the cart in front of you. I did it once, I haven't done it multiple times, but it's worth practicing if you want it. Just don't get hit. This next skip is more of a strategy and requires a glass bottle. On your first playthrough, your instinct is going to be to grab the security wristband. This instinct is wrong. At the top of the stairs here, you're going to run past the ID band instead of grabbing it. Make sure you look at the floor so you don't get stunned by his entrance. You're going to go around him. He's going to walk past you and squeeze his fat ass out there. You're going to sniff it and smack it and hope he don't look back at it. It's time to bug the singing lady. We're here to get the corrosive for the lock in the other room. If you work the timing just right, she won't stun you when she screams and breaks the glass, so you can run right past her and grab it. All that's left is to exit the room, dodging zombies like Shia LaBeouf dodged those battery charges on Mardi Gras. I went through this section without shooting, but please don't be afraid to use your gun here. It doesn't really matter. As you round the corner, you're going to notice that Chunk is here. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to bum bait him to the left side of the door. When he sees us, we run right. If successful, you're going to run right past Chunk into the lead researcher's office to start the cutscene with Victor. After the cutscene, head back into the lead researcher's office to use the corrosive and solve the puzzle for the sun quartz. This is where that glass bottle is going to come in handy. You're going to hit him in the ass with it. As soon as he turns all the way around, you're going to run to the corner and he's going to charge past you. The third skip is in the water treatment area. Now you can get hit with a couple of cutscenes in this area, so once you jump down the main elevator shaft, just head towards the first lever in the room. If you're not sure where that's at, just slow down my gameplay and follow it step by step. You have to be quick with your route here, otherwise the girl will get you, especially on insanity mode. After you grab the lever, turn around and make sure she's following you. That should give you enough safe distance to make it into the next room and use the lever. Now, after turning on the lights in this room, the girl won't be around for the second one, and we're going to be doing the one on the left this time. This one's super simple. Walk up to it, throw the switch. Now, for the last one, we're going to need to fire 2 rounds out of the Requiem for this. You do get ammo before this encounter for the Requiem, so you shouldn't be out. Normally, you would lure the girl to the spotlight and melt her like the Wicked Witch, but we're going to be skipping that. Once you activate the switch, that's going to spawn the girl in the room, and you are going to turn not hit it a second time like I did, you're going to turn and fire the bullets 2 times into her. That's going to stun her long enough for us to be able to flip the third switch. With this one over, that brings us to our next shortcut. There's not much we can do to speed up the beginning of the orphanage, but we can really cruise through the second half. Once we're hiding downstairs underneath the table, the second we're able to get the prompt to go out, we don't have to worry about the children. We can just go down the hallway. We're going to make our way down. We're going to pause behind these guys, turn around, and we're going to head back out the door. When you hear the sound cue of a door shutting behind you, then you know it's safe to go back in, and you should be able to make it all the way to the end of the hallway unscathed. It might take a couple tries to get the kids in the hallway to screw off. The next part we can skip is the hide and seek section. As soon as you have the hatch key, just make a beeline for the hatch. The kid is not even going to notice you. You're just going to spam the action button until you're able to open it, and then hopefully get down the ladder before the kid can grab you. Congratulations, you just skipped the most boring part of the game. The next skip of the game is going to be with Leon. You want to make sure you have a stacked hand grenade in your inventory. Aim for the middle of the door when the elite guards come through, and you'll get all 3 of them. The last skip is by far the trickiest, okay? So it's going to be the hunk fight, but there are a couple of things you could do to make it easier on controller. First, you're going to set your movement type to run, and your walk type, you're going to set it to hold. This effectively makes it so Leon is constantly sprinting. After the second elite guards fight, you're going to want to go up these stairs and grab a save real quick. Next is the hunk fight, but before we do that, we have to let it auto save. And right as we cross the threshold before we get the cutscene, we're going to restart the checkpoint. This basically allows us to activate the skip. After you reload, you're ready to start the fight with Hunk. When you skip the cutscene, there'll be a black screen that appears for a second. This is our timing window. When this black screen appears, you want to hold forward and spam your action button. If done correctly, as soon as you load in, you will see a prompt above Hunk's head. There is a very small window that if you hit it, you will insta-kill him, and it's glorious. Now, if you follow my suggestion and change your settings for this fight, you are going to want to take this opportunity afterwards to change them back to normal.